Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning La La Land. I am so excited to welcome Gaby Wall Street to the show. Well, at least that's your Instagram handle. Gabriela, Berrospi, thank you for being with us and sharing some insight on how women, especially Latina women, can get invested.
In the stock market, absolutely. So thank you so much for having me. I basically started this movement more than a course or more than a program. It's actually a movement. Hispanic women are getting left out. We're not involved in the stock market. We're not investing our money, and we're very hard workers by nature. And I realized there was a big opportunity here. It was an empty market. So I started just exposing myself and giving people these strategies. And at the beginning, I was just doing it on social media. And a lot of people started making a lot of money. And then once I launched my program, which is called VIP Traders, I had hundreds of people overnight signing up. And that's when I realized, wow, it's working, because even though it was like my first try at it, it's an empty market and nobody else is doing it in Spanish. So that's how it got started.
It's challenging. You know, I'm not a Wall Street gal at all. And I know that people that buy and hold do well over time generally. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people also lose a lot of money. So how are you teaching them to invest? Because that's a huge career to know how to invest. And are you just teaching them to go with certain mutual funds, or how are you doing that?
We're definitely not doing mutual funds. I'm teaching people to choose their own investments. So we have short-term and long-term, of course, right? And short-term, we do what is called options trading strategies. So there's different ones. We have calls and puts, and there's a specific one that you see results the same day, as long as you tie up your money for a certain amount of time. So let's say you have to buy 100 shares. You need to not touch that for a month, and then they give you money for that. So it's known as the most conservative strategy in Wall Street, and people are making money literally the same day. So what they pay for the course is just pays off right away.
Even the idea of investing can be very intimidating to men and women. What would you say they could do? What steps do they need to take before they can be in a position where they should take this course and learn to invest?
Definitely read books. I always recommend the books that I love to read that make it very simple. Understanding Options by Michael Sincere in English is one of them. I have a book in Spanish that I recommend to my clients, and I tell them just get familiar with the material, so it's not as intimidating, but I'm known for explaining it in a very fun and simple way. So with apples, and I make it funny and light, because it's such a heavy subject that I don't want people to get intimidated. I want to make it fun so that they just stay in the program.
And what's your definition between being an investor and being a trader? Because an investor in the stock market stays in a long time. They invest, and they generally don't move around because it's very risky. So becoming a trader, I mean, I want to play devil's advocate just for a minute, because it's a very risky thing for a lot of people. How do you overcome that?
Yeah, so an investor would be someone who invests long term. So let's say I'm going to buy an index, the S&P 500. I'm going to hold it for whatever my goal is, whether it's 1 year, 5 years, 10, 20 years. A trader would be someone who's like, okay, I'm going to do monthly contracts with options that are going to give me X amount of money in 30 days or in 15 days if you want to do it shorter. It's really up to you as a trader what you choose. It's only risky if you do the risky strategies, but there are also the conservative strategies that guarantee you money the day off.
Oh. So, of course, we recently had one of the worst days in the market. Where do you think the market's headed?
So honestly, there are really no worse days in the market, because there are specific strategies that make you money while the market is going down. And one of them is called buying puts. You can actually buy, it would be like, a metaphor would be like buying an insurance, right? Like a medical insurance. So if your stock is going down, you're actually making money. So there are always opportunities, no matter where we are, up, down. The stock market is full of ups and downs. So where we're going, we are definitely heading to a recession at some point. That's something everyone knows, and it's just statistics, because that happens every 10 years or so. So we're long overdue, but at the same time, there's even more opportunity there. You can even make more money there, more buying opportunities, and you can apply the strategies so that you make money when the market goes down.
Thank you so much for sharing your insight. Please tell everyone where they can find and follow you.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. It's Gaby Wall Street, and also my website, GabyWallStreet.com.
Great, thank you.
Stay tuned back with more on Good Morning La La Land.